Assuming you downloaded the file into your desktop, unzip. I'm here using my own utility to unzip. Okay, so once it's unzipped, I'll find it here. Okay, open the folder you just unzipped, and there'll be two zipped files. One is our app, which is called Click X and Learn, which is actually more than Lift and Learn. Unzip that. And unzip also the installer for the sensor. What you need to do now is cut this folder and move it into your C drive. Paste. So it's now here. All the application for the lift and learn, place and learn, and also the LED control are here. Okay, now we have to install the sensors drivers. Just unzip. First thing, here I'm using my utilities. Once it's unzipped, double click on the folder. If you find it inside another folder, this is the sensor driver. Double click on it and install it. I already have it installed, so I won't install it. Okay, it's time to configure the controller from your device manager. First thing you need to do, of course, is to connect the controller to the computer USB 3. Then right click on the window icon, go to device manager, wait 1 or 2 seconds, go to ports, common LPT, expand, and you'll find that your driver has found the controller, and ensure you remember the COM port here. Double click on it, click port setting, then make sure that your bits per second is 115200. Click OK. Depending on the USB port, it could be COM5 or COM6. In my case here, it's COM4. Then close your window. Now time to configure the lift and learn applications. Double click on the app itself, the .exe. Give your media player a unique name. For example, I'll just call it my player -01. Paste your license key, and then you click on the activate button. Alright, after you activate, this window will appear. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that your signage mode is correct. For example, for this example, we are going to use Navuri. And your trigger mode, make sure it's lift and learn and not place and learn. Your COM port has to be exactly the same as when you configure the drivers. In my case, it is number COM4. And you will click on the connect button, and then you will see it's green. Let me just disconnect. If I click connect, if I come here, you will see it's actually green. That means it's connected. The next step, click on the preference tab here and enter the welcome message. The welcome message is basically when somebody next to the screen, one of the content that will appear. The name of the content should be welcome, or whatever you put here should be exactly the same there. Now, bypass welcome message. If it's clicked or if it's ticked, it really means that this is it's not relevant anymore. So you don't have to worry about it. Next is to choose the distance for the motion detection. Now, again, if bypass, you don't have to worry about that. The enable cutoff here was created in order for, for if somebody picks up a product and doesn't put it back, you want the screensaver to return to its normal, or the content to return its normal. So that's the enable cutoff is for. Finally, as far as the configuration is concerned, if you are using the LED light from Nextmosphere, then you can choose a preset color. For example, I usually like to choose purple, and the ramping up here for the brightness, you just leave it at 50%. Okay, what we're going to do now is to create shortcuts for the startup. So when you boot the system, the application will run by itself. First thing is to go to the lift and learn icon, right click on it, and select create shortcut. Do the same with the app launcher. Right click on it and create a shortcut. So now you have two shortcuts. Next step, what we're going to do is to move the shortcuts into the startup folder of your operating system. Press the window key and the R, and then type, as I've typed here before, shell startup, and then you press OK. Okay, next is to drag those shortcuts into the startup folder. Now this step will ensure that both the app Lift and Learn app and the app launcher. The app launcher is really to make sure that every time, for whatever reason, the Lift and Learn crashes, the app launcher will launch it again after 30 seconds. The Lift and Learn app is always found here in the tray. If you right click, you can show the interface window. If you close it, it will disappear, but it's always resident here, unless you exit it. Okay, so you log in into your Navuri CMS. I have a what you call it, a group here called training. Under that, I have one called Lift and Learn. And here's where I'm going to upload my content. For the sake of being organized, I'll create a folder and I will call it Screensaver Videos. It's just the name. And I will add my media. I'll select my files. So these are videos that are going to be my screensavers when there's nobody near the screen. Click Upload Files. I'll stop here until it gets uploaded. These files are going to be, these videos are going to be used as a screensaver or promotional videos. When nobody is lifting any of the product, these products would be, or these videos will be playing continuously in an endless loop. The next step is to upload the content that are going to be used with the Lift and Learn sensors. So make sure you're on the trigger pane and click on the published folder, add media. Then you select the media from your local drive. For the sake of simplicity, this time that we're going to use still images to reflect the products that are going to be picked or lifted. Now, always remember that all these files that are going to be used with the Lift and Learn sensor have to be in the trigger folder. The naming convention of each product to be lifted is important. And you can do that before or after uploading it into your Navuri CMS. All you need to do is add -001, -002, -003 to the end of the media name, as you can see here in this example. For example, here product 001, product 003. In the example you see here in front of you, my media name are called product -001, product 002, but I could easily change from product, for example, to skincare 001, and let's change this one to skin or face cream 002, and it would not make any difference. If I publish, it will still lift it. The most important is the appendix of the numbers here. Finally, as far as the naming convention is concerned, notice we have a media here with a very interesting name. So basically, this is media will be triggered when two products are picked up, product number 3 and number 4. And that's how you use our tool to compare two products at the same time. And also, this will be the message or the media that will be triggered when somebody approaches the screen, as long as you have the motion detection tool. So notice that the name here, welcome, is the same as in our app. The next step is to add a playlist for the screensaver. Right click and choose add playlist. Give it a name. I'm giving it here the name screensaver. Click OK. Next is to drag the videos. I just uploaded into my screensaver folder. Next is to add this playlist we just created into our schedule. Double click on an empty space here. Click add. Select the screensaver. Choose the time, start time and end time, and then select OK. The final step, as far as Navuri is concerned, is to push this playlist, the screensaver, and the trigger content into the media player. So I've connected to my player, which is called SP3, via TeamViewer, and you will see in a while it's going to start playing the content from the screensaver. And here it is. Okay, so I've set up my Lift and Learn application. Notice that I bypassed the welcome message because I don't have the motion detector. Therefore, the welcome message is irrelevant. If this is unticked, then this is important. Okay, so now it's playing the content, which is the promotional, or we call it the screensaver. So if I lift one product, and then I put it back, as you can see, the product content was shown. Admittedly, this is just a static image, but it could be a video or even a template. If I pick up product 2, okay, you can see that in the statistics, it actually shows you all the, what you call it, the activity. Okay, if I put it back, it, it will say placed. Now, if I also pick up product number 1, and I don't place it, but I pick up product number 2, it will show me product 2. Now if I put back product 2, it will still show me product 1 because it's still being lifted. Now if I put product 1 back, it will continue with the screensaver.